Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is January 1st, 2022. We will soon hear the trumpet of God. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh, man, we are so close. I have a video that I did that is pointing to January 3rd through January 11th, jam-packed with signs. At the end of this video, I will leave a link to that video for you. But what I want to show you now is that January 5th is so important as we are leading up to whatever day the rapture may happen, whether the rapture happens on January 3rd or January 5th, or January 6th, or 7th, or 8th, or 9th, or 10th, or 11th. We may be here longer than January 11th, too. We do not know. All we can do is watch the signs. But January 5th is huge, and I'm going to show you, so importantly, in 3 or 4 screenshots, how important January 5th is. We need to be watching what is going to happen on January 5th. Please understand, okay? This, I'm showing you the signs, okay? And the signs are true. We do not know what is going to happen, but something big is going to happen or is going to begin on January 5th. Okay, let me say it like that. We do not know what is going to happen, if it's going to be exactly on January 5th, but on January 5th, something major is going to begin, okay? On March 11th, 2020, the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 outbreak a pandemic, okay? Now, if we go from the first day of the pandemic, March 11th, 2020, and we go forward 666 days, it brings us to January 5th. Now, if we didn't have other information to go with this, that in and of itself could be an important sign, but it's not enough. It's not enough. But we have other information that goes with this to give validity to the importance of this day, 666 days after the World Health Organization declaration of the pandemic. Okay? What's the other information we have that goes with this? On January 5th, they're planning the 5G rollout. Now, this is a huge piece of information because this goes together with the activation process of the nanobots and the graphene oxide, and everything that's within the vaccine is going to become more and more relevant and visible and brought out into the public, the reactions that people are going to begin having, those that have been vaccinated. Okay? So we've got serious information here that goes together with the rollout of 5G they were planning on doing this in 2020. Later on in 2021, it was all put on delay. Certain countries have it, but it's limited. This is now going to be a worldwide rollout without limits of 5G. January 5th, 2022. Now, together with this, I want to remind everybody a sign that was for January 5th from 2015. I don't know if you remember this, but let me refresh your memory. Okay, January 5th was one of the most important signs within the whole series of that blood moon tetrad. We have January 5th, what many people were calling the Lord's perfect sign. January 5th was the Lord's perfect sign. The symmetry between all of the eclipses, going forward, going back, everything lined up in a series of how many? 8, 12, 15, 18 eclipses that all had their middle point on January 5th, 2015. Okay? This is a documentation of 18 eclipses that all were centered on January 5th, 2015. Okay? Do you think God wants us to understand January 5th could be a marker that we need to understand, that we need to watch? Okay? See, now the World Health Organization has a pandemic that they began 666 days before January 5th, 2022. It's the day of the 5G rollout, and it's the day of the Lord's perfect sign that all of the blood moons pointed to, all of the eclipses pointed to back in 2015. Now, I want to share a piece of information with you about the first bowl of wrath and the connection to the mark of the beast. Revelation 16. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, "Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth." And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. Okay? So there comes a time where there's a release that happens, and there's a moment in time where this is allowed, and a great voice comes out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, "Go now, go your way, pour out the vials of wrath of God upon the earth." Okay? And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. Okay, so if we have the vaccination that they, what's the population of the earth now that has the vaccination? And now we have this rollout of this 5G, there's going to be, these reactions are going to kick in. Okay, I have no doubt saying this with absolute authority. This is going to kick in, the beginning of what everyone has been warning about, the zombie apocalypse. And the boils, and the people are going to be out of control and uncontrollable, and the spirits, the demons are going to be coming upon the people through the technology of 5G, through the technology that has been placed within the vaccines, and now it's the connection to the 5G rollout. Okay? So, I just wanted to share all of this information with you. We do not know the exact day of the rapture, but January 5th is going to be huge. And we are so close. We are absolutely hoping that if something happens and begins on January 5th, that we may be out of here within a week. The signs that I've shared with you in the previous video, and I'm sharing the link with you now, is signs leading up to January 11th, January 12th. Huge series of signs. Okay? And the first day that Venus is going to be visible as the morning star is January 11th, January 12th. That series, that transition begins on January 8th. When the transit of Venus and the sun, okay, and the sun is going to go past Venus, and Venus is going to be make the transition from being an evening star, and it will become the morning star, anywhere from January 8th to January 12th. Okay, so I want to highlight this information about January 5th, not saying that this is the day of the rapture, but we do have huge signs from January 3rd to January 12th, and let us consider all of this information. I mean, this January 5th rollout could be the final 7-day warning. It could be a 3-day warning. You know, we don't know exactly where this is going. All we can do is watch the signs, and that's what I'm doing, trying to watch the signs. I'm trying to temper my emotion and my desire to be out of here yesterday, to have the rapture happen today. I mean, we're trying to share with you the signs, warning the people that rapture is coming. The rapture could happen today. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen in this series of signs before January 12th. And, you know, we're not trying to make any dogmatic declaration that the rapture has to happen on such and such a day. But the rapture's close, and we need to understand how this is all playing out. And so we're going to be watching what is going to happen starting on January 5th, okay? Let's watch what's going to be happening starting on January 5th. And as things begin to ramp up, chaos is going to ensue around the world, and rapture is imminent, okay? These are the final days. These are the final signs. No man knows the day or the hour, but we know the season, and we're watching, okay? We're watching. So I pray this is a blessing to you. I just wanted to bring this understanding to you. Many people maybe have forgotten about this huge January 5th sign that was given to us by God a few years ago. In 2015, okay, this was a huge sign pointing to January 5th. Now we have huge signs again pointing to January 5th. Let us watch and pray so that we can be counted worthy to escape all that is going to be coming upon the earth in these end times, okay? I pray you're blessed today. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.